Live from the CBS Bay Area studios, this is KPIX5 News.
Breaking news right now on KPIX5 and streaming on CBSN Bay Area. A massive earthquake in the Mediterranean this morning. We're hearing reports of severe damage, even a tsunami, and has the latest from the live news desk.
They get together with family and friends and let their guard down.
Hit with COVID-19 and the flu, why health officials say this local patient should be a lesson for the rest of the Bay Area. Plus, monitoring for flare-ups just feet from the South Bay Freeway, the underground vault fire leaving more questions than answers. And this Alameda County home not letting the pandemic scare away the Halloween fun. We're live with the safe ways to celebrate this weekend. Good morning, it is Friday, October 30th. I'm Marisol Cabrera. And new this morning, 2 more staff at Healdsburg District Hospital in Sonoma County have now tested positive for coronavirus. It brings the total to 14. According to the Press Democrat, the first worker contracted the virus in late September. That's 2 weeks earlier than hospital officials had announced. There are no cases of transmission to patients. One of the cases was contracted between workers who socialized on breaks. And in Solano County, health experts are urging people to get their flu shots this year. The county is now reporting its first patient with both the flu and COVID-19. We learned the patient is under the age of 65 years old and is in fairly good health. This person works in the healthcare sector. County health experts believe the co-infection happened because the patient didn't follow proper social distancing guidelines.
Well, this person, to the best of our knowledge, did not acquire it in the workplace. They did what so many other people all over the country are doing. They get together with family and friends and let their guard down.
According to Dr. Matias, that's how more than 90% of the COVID infections are occurring in Solano County, pushing the county to brink of the purple tier for widespread risk. And if you haven't had the flu shot yet, now is the time. The CDC recommends getting a vaccine by the end of October. Doctors say people over 65 should get the high-dose flu vaccine as it has 4 times more antigen. Health experts also warn seniors should not delay and get whatever shot is available. And looking live at San Jose now, where Dr. Anthony Fauci will join Santa Clara County's COVID-19 panel. He will be the special guest at the Silicon Valley's Leadership's 24th Annual Forum, talking on the state of the pandemic. Dr. Fauci says it may take up until 2022 for life to feel normal again. The nation's top infectious disease expert says it all depends on whether the substantial proportion of people can be vaccinated by mid-2021. But some good news out of San Francisco. The city is leading the change in containing the virus. It is reporting the lowest death rate of any major U.S. city. Overall, the Bay Area has been doing better than most places. And taking a live look at San Francisco today, the city's DA, along with the Human Rights Commission, will host a webinar focused on standing together amid a spike in hate crimes. The event starts at 4 this afternoon. And meanwhile, in San Jose, council members will be speaking out today following a racist political attack from the city's biggest business organization. The Silicon Valley organization posted this ad on its website for a city council candidate. Many have deemed it racist towards African Americans. The organization's CEO, along with 3 board members, have now resigned, and about 30 businesses and nonprofits have canceled their membership to the SVO in protest. This wasn't the SVO's first controversial ad. Others have darkened the skin tone of Latino candidates, and today's council members' press conference is at 11 a.m. Happening today, nearly a dozen pastors from throughout the state will hold an in-person press conference in San Jose to announce their opposition of a restraining order against them. It comes after a pastor at the Calvary Chapel, San Jose, was fined with and threatened with jail time for holding indoor church services. The state and county have applied for a temporary restraining order against Calvary Chapel and Pastor Mike McClure. He has been holding indoor services in the 3,000-seat church since the end of May and has accumulated more than $300,000 in fines. McClure is asking the court to deny the restraining order against the county, is singling out religious services more dangerous than the many other indoor activities that are allowed. And also developing out of San Jose, firefighters spent the night monitoring an underground vault fire at 101 Tully Road interchange in San Jose. Firefighters initially thought natural gas may be feeding it, so they let it burn until PG&E arrived, and it turns out a large gas line in the area was not damaged. The fuel was actually debris in an underground drainage system. Right now, fire crews don't know how it started or if anybody was underground when it broke out. They hope to get underground to search as soon as it is safe to do so. And an East Bay school district plans to combine in-person online instruction. Mount Diablo Unified currently has 100% distance learning, but now the school board is opting for a hybrid model starting January. That will bring students back into classrooms for the part of the time. And District North Bay says academy performance is lagging with distance learning. Students in the Tamalpais Union High School District received about 3,000 marks of D, F, or incomplete throughout September. That compares to roughly 1,800 a year ago out of about 5,000 students. And happening today, a spooky-themed Halloween-ness health fair will pop up in San Jose today, hosted by Project More. The clinic will provide LGBTQ+ people, their families, and allies free flu vaccinations, COVID testing, and wellness kits. And next on KPIX5 and streaming on CBS and Bay Area, Californians voted to end daylight savings time. So why are we still turning back the clocks this weekend? Details straight ahead.